What's my settings for LST? I never really bothered with it, to be honest. I'm in a weird situation where I don't really restock my legendaries with LST, even though it is actually very good for restocking. But the only reason I still use Trade Skill Master for restocking legendaries is because I don't craft based on profit. I craft based on inventory numbers. But that is not a suggested way of doing it. I understand the risk that I'm taking crafting up to an inventory value regardless of profit. I'm very aware that that is a super risky way of doing it, but it's the Walmart style approach. You know, stack it high, sell it cheap, and take your wins where you get them, but don't be afraid to take losses at the same time. It takes a huge amount of gold to be able to use that methodology, which is why I don't suggest it. Most people want to craft what's profitable and then sell it. In which LST is actually pretty good at that, because you can quite easily say, right, this is the minimum profit that I want on an item before you restock it. If I haven't leveled up that profession to max, you might be willing to take less of a profit. You might even be willing to take a loss on an item just for the opportunity to craft it to gain the experience. You can then choose how many you want to restock, or what the smallest number you want to. Some people don't like restocking just one item. They'd rather wait until they've sold a couple of them and then restock. So you can adjust that here. LST is actually really good for restocking your legendaries. It started off as a nice way to just be able to track what you still had. But now it's actually remarkably good for restocking your legendaries as well. Even going as far as giving you material lists of all the items that you're going to need, how many of them you have available already, and then how many you're missing. So you just, you get your shopping list and you can go out and gather the things you need. For 99% of people, I would recommend restocking Legos with LST over TSM. Obviously, you still have to probably sell everything with Trade Skill Master, but recrafting and restocking with LST is the way to go. Unless you are already fully leveled and I just sell more stuff for a profit than at a loss and I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the way to do it. That's the way to do it. This is why putting all of your eggs in a single basket is risky. Because if that basket stops being profitable, you've got nowhere to go. But at the moment, there is 35 different legendaries. There's 35 different possible legendaries, and there's 6 possible ranks. So what's that in total? 35 times 6. There's over 200 possible combinations of base legendary available to craft now. This is why when you see some people say that, yes, I power leveled Shadowgast rings. That's great. Well done. You power leveled Shadowgast rings. You have 6 possible items you can sell. 6 possible items you can sell if you just power level 1 slot. I have 210 possible things I can sell. As long as I make more, as long as I sell more things profitably than I don't, I still come out ahead. I hope you're getting your monthly 0.5 cent commission from Stroke. Well, no, I actually pay him. I support him on Patreon, so I don't receive a penny of advertising commissions, no.